bar right before I send it out, and it turned out to be a fake. So what I got ended up being was a 1 ounce Credit Suisse Gold bar. I paid $1,130 something dollars an ounce, so like $85-$90 or so under spot, which is a fantastic deal. Um, but obviously it's a fake. So the only good news is that it allows me to save more fiat currency. B, it basically, well, there is no big, but it's no big deal. It's not the end of the world. There's always a next time. So anyway, the other points of my video that I'm trying to make is eBay. Okay, I've been waiting for something like this, guys, for weeks, months. You know, they've had one for Amazon. They've had a good card for Amazon, but I'm not really interested in Amazon. I prefer eBay because a lot more times than not, I find much better deals on eBay than I do for PayPal. So let's get right to it. So eBay came out with this, the perfect card for your perfect find. Now, I looked into this card a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I didn't really like heavily in-depth research this card. But from the little bit that I'm reading, I really like this card. So if you can see on the screen, it says open an account today. Now through December 30th, 2018, earn a $50 gift card when you open an eBay MasterCard account and spend $150 on eBay 30 days of account opening. So that looks like, to me, that's a pretty good deal right there. So let's look and see what exactly this card entails, what it's in it. And you can already see that I'm already really liking this card because it's specifically designed for people who buy on eBay. Thank you. Okay, so it says until then, earn 3 times the points per dollar spent on eBay. So what that basically means is that for every 1,500 points, as you see in the lower part, receive a $10 statement credit. So for every $1,000, we'll just make it easy, $1,000, you earn 3 times the points. So for every 1,500 points, again, you receive a $10. So 3,000 points. You're looking at quite a bit. You're looking over 2% cash back, guys. Again, if my math is correct, you're looking at over 2% cash back, which is phenomenal. I know, I know City has a 2% cash card. I know a couple of places have cash cards at over 2%, but then they charge, a monthly fee, so it's not really, the 2% that they're advertising it is, but there isn't. But after you spend $1,000, guys, you earn 5 times the points. So that's over 3%, which is spectacular. Um, I really don't think it's going to get too much higher than that. And I don't think it's going to get too much better than that because it doesn't look like, from what I've read, the little bit that I've read, that there's any fees or any limitations to how much you can earn of that 5 times, so long as you spent over $1,000. So if you read down lower, I'm just going to read down real quick just to see if there's any little anomalies that I can see. I really don't care about the APR because, I'm not really credit oriented, where I do buy everything on credit, but it's immediately where I pay it off in cash. I just use it to just get the cash back. That's all I do. Do not buy any gold, silver. Do not buy anything on credit, guys. Don't do it if you don't have the cash to immediately pay it off. That's the key. Um, let's see. I really don't see anything that's... the only thing I don't know exactly is where the cash goes, like that you earn. I'm not really sure about that right now. I'll look further into it. Um, let's see. I believe... So 3 times a point. Yeah, so $20, it's 2%. I'm just making sure my math is correct because now I'm paranoid that I'm screwing something up. But yeah, so this is the perfect card, guys. So like, gold wise, you really don't need this too much because unless you're buying like a Saint Gaudens or some high premium gold, usually you could buy a flat bar. You could buy like American Silver Eagle, Gold Eagle, whatever, not for a pretty good price over spot. It's not really that much over spot. You look at maybe on eBay 50, $60, and then you hit it with the card, and then you're talking maybe 25, $20, and then you have Atmix running specials and whether or not, and oftentimes not you get a flat bar or whatever not for spot or below spot. So really, this card is good for, I'd say, high premium gold, silver, because silver, you're talking when you buy a silver bar, unless it's a special, or an average price for a silver bar, what are you going to pay? For a 100-ounce bar or 10-ounce bar or whatever, you're probably paying $1.50, $2 over spot. Now, that's over 10% over spot. So this card really helps in clamping down on the premium up as opposed to that, and helping eliminate the aspect of um, it being more affordable to own more ounces, technically speaking, if you buy the SLV, the iShares Silver Trust, because you're buying it at the ask price. You're not buying it $1.50, $2 over. So this gives you more compelling reason to buy silver. But obviously, I probably don't have to tell you that because most of you probably want to hold the physical bar or maybe the history of 90% junk silver in your hand as opposed to some paper product. But anyway, the other thing I was going to talk to you about, excuse me, that's my account. But the other thing I was going to talk to you guys about is that they have an 8% ebucks going on, 6% on site. I don't know if you guys get that or not. Some people or a lot of people don't, but I do. It usually comes maybe like once a month or twice a month. Um, and a lot of things include it, a lot of things don't. It's not as restrictive as the 15%, but let's see, does this one have it? No. I wish this one would have it because, and I know I'm just kind of jumping all over the place, but I do believe that this would be a very good speculative coin because, from what I recollection, is they're only going to make 1,200, and at the time, they're a little bit higher now, but at the time they were reasonably. JM Bullion actually on their website, not on eBay, but they were a good $70, $80 over spot or $60 over spot, which is honestly I think that's a very good deal, guys, because you're looking at 60, 70. You're looking at maybe risking $30, $40 to make quite a good bit of cash because 1,200 with that little bit of risk, I think it offers a great potential reward if these things ever really take off. And if not, you know what? You're not really risking anything. So there's um, especially if you like the design of the coin. But anyway, use the 10%. I keep saying 10%, 8% to take off, maybe for pre-33 gold, which, that's most of the time that has ebucks or something listed in an odd category. Like, I already went to collectibles, guys. Just type in gold coin, just do simple search or silver, whatever, you're interested in. Scroll down. And I did find one funny listing in here, which I was like, wait, what? The price that, this price? Where is it? Oh, yeah, right here. Look at that. A French Rooster gold coin, guys. You want it? Gold 20 francs. $45. Oh, wait, it's from China. Okay, never mind. And this guy, I don't know why, $420. There's no way in heck ungraded AU coin should go for $420. No, that's unless it's a good date, in which case then maybe. But I'm not sure if that's a good date or not. But I don't have the gray sheet in front of me. But anyway, so you've got that. So the final thing I was going to really get in depth on is that the reason for gold and silver. Um, heading lower and starting to roll over and go back down to their starting line. And I believe that has to do with the U.S. dollar. Now, if you look at the U.S. dollar, and I've been making comments about this in other people's videos, the dollar finally looks like, yeah, I hear you. The dollar looks like it's finally breaking out above its level, and if we get a nice breakout in the dollar, I do believe, again, like I said, it'll really cap, at best, it'll cap gold and silver, if not sink them back down. Because, well, gold and silver, quite frankly, have been terrible investments. No offense, guys, but the past 4 or 5 years, they've just been dogs. Well, the stock market has been roaring, so it's for a good reason for why diversification is key. But anyway, you could see right here, the only resistance I see clearly is a little over $100 a share. So right there, you know, we got a little bit of wiggle room to go up. And also the reason why I believe gold and silver are going down right now is because the stock market right now is up over 400 points. So I think that was aiding to the stock market rise that we've had. Let me get out of here. Get out of there, you. This was aided to the stock market rise. Stock market. Let's say stock market rise. Stock market fall. The market was falling. The dollar was kind of it was starting to rise, but I think that was the reason for why gold and silver have been doing well, even with the slow dollar rise. But other than that, the only other comment I just remembered I want to